Welcome, children. Welcome to your new English session. Today we shall start lesson number 4, The Hunter and the Doves. Look at these pictures of birds. Do you know any of these birds? Myna, dove, and parrots. Children, whenever you see these birds, you'll see them in groups. They live together, they fly together, they feed together. They live in groups, they live in flocks. Now let's start our story. A huge tree, isn't it? This is a banyan tree. Many birds live in this tree. One day, a man sees the tree. What a lot of birds! I must catch them. The man is no one but a hunter. Hunter catches birds and sells them, or he hunts birds. So when he sees this big tree, he thinks, I must catch them. The man throws some grains of rice under the tree. He wants to attract the birds, so what he does is he takes some grains of rice and he throws them under the tree. Then he hides nearby. He doesn't want the birds to see him, so he hides somewhere nearby so that the birds feel free to come down and eat the grains. A flock of doves sees the rice. We have already seen that doves are birds. A flock of doves. What do we mean by a flock of doves? Flock is a group of birds or animals that live, feed, travel, or fly together. Here, when we say a flock of doves, we mean a group of doves sees the rice. Look at the food. Let's fly down and eat it. All the doves were happy to find the grains and they happily landed on the ground and started eating them. The man waits until the doves begin to eat. All the doves got busy eating the grains, and the hunter, who is hiding in the bushes nearby, waits until they get busy and until the doves begin to eat. Then the man throws a net over the birds. The birds were busy, and as soon as they began to eat the grains, a huge net falls over them, and all of them get trapped. Oh dear, we are trapped, they say. What do we mean by trapped? To be trapped is to be in a situation where one doesn't have freedom. It's a feeling where one feels one cannot escape. The net is huge and the birds feel they are trapped inside. They cannot escape from it, and the whole flock of birds is frightened now. Don't worry. Hold the net with your beaks now and fly. Who's saying this? Probably the leader of the doves is intelligent and clever. He didn't lose his patience. He had a plan in his mind to get all the doves and himself out of this situation. So he asks the doves, to hold the net with their beaks and fly together because there is strength in unity. If they work together, they'll be able to lift the big, huge net also. They all hold the net in their beaks and fly together. Hearing to their leader, each dove picked up a portion of the net in their beaks and they flew up together carrying the net with them. See, they flew higher. Soon they were up high in the sky out of the reach. The hunter wasn't expecting this, yes? He was so happy to catch so many birds in one net. But on the contrary, the birds took away the net and they flew away. The hunter was surprised, shocked. He was like, oh no. Now that the birds were up in the sky away from the hunter, the first problem was solved. They escaped the hunter. Now it was the turn of the net. They all have to get out of the net. So the leader of the doves has a plan again. He says, let's fly to the home of our friend, the mouse. He will help us. So they start flying towards the house of their friend, which is a mouse. Finally, they reach their friend. Friend Mouse, please help us. They say this to the mouse. Of course I will, replies the mouse. Mouse can cut, chop, gnaw, nibble anything and everything. So it starts chewing or nibbling the net. One by one dove comes out of the net. Finally, all the doves are free from the net. They say, thank you, dear friend, and they all fly away after thanking the rat. Now it's learning time. What did we learn from the story of the hunter, the doves, and the rat? We learned that unity is strength. There is great strength, great power in unity. When we work together as one, we can overcome great troubles. All the doves were in trouble. They were trapped under a huge, heavy net. Still, because they all worked together as one, they were able to pick that net and fly away, escape from the hunter. So, We must all work together. And the other thing which we learn from this story is some animals and birds are happy in their own world. They like being free. We must not try to catch them and put them in cages for our pleasure. We must try to let them free and live their own life happily. That was all about the story, the lesson. Let's come to the spelling list. This is a list of words. Some are new to you, some are known to you. Please write them in your notebook twice. Let us answer these questions. Question number 1. Who lives in the banyan tree? Many birds live in the banyan tree. Question number 2. Where does the man throw the grains of rice? The man throws grains of rice under the tree. Question number 3. What does the man throw over the birds? Answer is the man throws a net over the birds. That's all, children. Let's meet in the class to learn more. Bye bye.